Hello, beautiful souls. This is Jeanette from Energy Work 1111 here with a full moon in Leo, karmic situations reading. So this can apply to any situation in your life right now. We are going to look at what's been going on for before this cycle, because we had the Lion Gate energy that opened up in our August 8, and it opened up for a lot of energy and a lot of clearing. So we kind of have a look at what's happening when Leo after that had a new moon in Leo. But that was what I was going to say. And then we're going to have a look at what's happening right now as this cycle is ending. Over the next 2 weeks, the energy will be this. And this energy may become up for you because what is happening right now with this full moon and eclipse, it's bringing up all this stuff that you've been clearing out for the past 6 months. So it's about that this will bring up some stuff. You maybe have feel some pain issues. You maybe even feel sad and alone and maybe even depressed a little bit these days. But it's going to clear out when the full moon is over. It's about 2 days before and 2 days after, so it's almost done, this energy. So I hope that you will enjoy it, and thank you for watching. I forget to say that, but thank you for subscribing and watching this video. I hope that you can use it. Yeah, so we're just gonna start with this first row about what is going on right now, about this past energy. So maybe some stuff is coming up about this codependency, about being independent, not depending on others. I'm also getting that some of you may be having alcoholic issues in your family or friends situation. You have someone in your life that is reflecting this codependency, and you have to clear it from your energy because it's not your energy. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. So addictions, it's not necessarily your addictions, but I'm getting in that you have someone in your life that is reflecting this codependency onto you, and you are taking it on as yours, but it's not yours, and you've been trying to clear it for a really long time, and it's been coming up for the past 6 months, and it's really coming up during this full moon to clear it out and remind you that it's not yours, it's not your energy. And maybe even your twin is reminding you of that of this is not your energy, that this energy, you have to clear it, and you have to make sure that it's not yours, and understand that it's not yours, and it will be reflecting on in your twin flame. This reading is for those who have communications with twin flames. This is not the energy that I've been working on in the last week. This is a different energy. This is, I asked for this collective that I've been reading for before to do a reading for them. So this is for them, those who have been working for the past 6 months really intense on clearing any negative beliefs and all of that. Unity. This is a lot about you wanting to come into a whole with yourself. You've been working on getting into a wholeness with yourself. It says you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So this is one thing about twin flame, that you want this because you know that this is divine and this is nothing like anyone else. But this is also you know that you have to become into unity with yourself, with your masculine and your feminine side, and you've been working on that with your twin, maybe even because this reflection of codependency it's been reflecting from your twin flame also. So you've been working on becoming more, you've been working, the energy of this past 6 months, it has been a lot about retrogrades. So it's about clearing out past hurts, past fears, anything, getting second chances to clear it out again. A lot of shadow work. So this is about you becoming into whole with who you are, all your shadows, all your light work, all of that, all that you are accepting both parts of yourself, also the shadow and the light side of you. This journey is not just about the masculine and feminine side of yourself. It's also about your dark side and your light side. It's about accepting those dark sides of yourself, those archetypes that I also been talking about before, accepting those as yours and leaving those who are not yours with whoever it belongs to. Give it back to that person. It's not yours to own or to clear. Power. I'm getting in, when I pulled this card, I got in a power struggle. You may be having some issues with power, control, trying to control the situation. I also had the first reading that I did here on YouTube. It was a lot about control, I remember. So this is about control issues, about letting go of trying to control any situation, because sometimes it's out of your control. You can only control it to a certain point, and then you have to let the universe kind of let anything happen for you that is supposed to happen, lessons that you need to learn, anything like that. It says, I'm strong, I'm grounded, I am powerful. I am like the cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. So, like I said, you're a strong person, but you don't have to you don't have to try to control everything. You don't have to take this tank into war, because it's not a war tank. It's So it's there to kind of protect you, to become your own power. The Strength card in tarot decks is also Leo. So this is really about the new moon in Leo back in August, and now this full moon in Leo. This control issue, that you've been trying to control something in your life, whatever you try to apply this reading. This is about you trying to control something, or take back control of something, and it's been hard for you to take back this control because you couldn't. I'm getting that you didn't learn your lessons yet for this, however you can apply this in your daily life. It's because you're not finished with learning from this, whatever it is that you are, workplace, home situation, even the twin flame journey. We got the twin flame card. This is not necessarily have to do with your twin flame. This can have to do with any situation that is reflecting in some way in your twin flame connection. The changes that has happened over the past 6 months is memories and relationship dynamics. So maybe your relationship with yourself, letting go of past memories that is hurtful, forgiving people from the past, for what they have done in the past, forgiving yourself for what you have done in the past. So this is memories about how you used to be. This is also about remembering the good sides of yourself that you used to be. Maybe it's been hard to recognize yourself in this past 6 months because a lot of things needed to come up for clearing, and you've been going deep into some healing and some clearing of this negative energy and past hurts. Yeah. And this relationship dynamics is about this person who's reflecting this onto you. It's bringing in a lot of change in your relationships, and it's about your relationship with yourself, and that will reflect onto the reality. Those who are closest to you will reflect this onto you. But and if it's not yours, leave it. And from this flower deck we got Daphne. What pleases us most shapes us. Exactly. We become codependent if we spend time with codependent people. We become codependent ourselves. If we there's a saying that you become the 5 closest friends, people that you have. Those 5 people that you spend the most time with is how you're reflecting onto the world, how you become. So this card is really about this person that you obviously spending a lot of time with, or you have spent a lot of time with over these past 6 months, that is coming up for clearing again. That you need to let that go. You really need to let that go. It's what I'm getting, because it's not serving you anymore. This person is not serving you anymore, and you can actually if you shape yourself into the person that you want to be, then into positivity, into being the positive mirror. We are always mirroring each other. So if you become the positive mirror, this person maybe even change into this independent person who don't depend on you, or don't depend on any addictions, drinking, taking pills, painkillers, antidepressants, pills, anything codependent. It's really about being the positive mirror for this person. If it's someone who you can't, if it's a family member, then it's hard to just say goodbye to this person. Then become the positive mirror, and this relationship dynamics will change into something positive. Okay. Anything else about this role? Yeah. And you may be feeling it's really some hard stuff that's been going on. So you may be even be feeling like sad about this because it's coming up. But it's an old energy, so don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. If you've already done the work, then it's really cleared out. It's just here to remind you that this is how it used to be, and you are not there anymore. Maybe even you have become this positive mirror, and you have become this reflection of positivity and change for this person who's codependent. These two cards from the romance angels is really some negative cards, I think, because we get a lot of positive cards right after, but I think it's because there's something going on at this full moon that it's triggering. These two cards is triggering something, but we have positivity coming from the rest of the row down, and especially this one. I like this one. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So maybe you are holding back. Okay, you are holding back on moving forward because you're dealing right now with all of this. So you're holding back on manifesting the union. We got the union card right after. So you may be holding it back a little bit, but don't worry when I say this, that you are holding back the union, because you can't really control it again. You can't control it. It will happen. It will happen if it's meant to happen right now. Then it will happen. If you're manifesting this twin flame into your life, or this new energy of friendship or job situation, maybe I'm getting in. Maybe this is a workplace that's kind of like we can't do this without you. We can't. You have to come to work because we need you. So maybe that is also what is changing for you. So pay attention to this. I need you. No one else can do this better than you. From a workplace that is no longer serving you, that you feel sad to go to every day, that you feel like it's not worth the effort anymore. So let that go, that codependent energy, because again, it's not yours. It's not yours. I'm getting it in all the time. I'm onto this card. It's clear that it's not your energy, that you are not the one who's codependent. You're a very independent person. So let that go. If you feel like you are codependent on others, that you need others to help you, maybe it's even hard to say no to this workplace because you need the money, but don't worry, because you will be in union with the right, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest right now. Is there will be union with this. So this is about, these two cards is actually going together, because pay attention to this codependent energy, because it's not yours. It is not yours, and it will only feel like you have to hold back on this union with this, or it will, if you keep on holding on to this energy that is not yours, then union won't happen, and that is the red flags. That is what the universe keeps showing you. If you don't let this go, then the union won't happen. Okay, I got it now. Thank you. And we are getting from this power of love, transformation and self-love. So there's a lot of transformation going on. That is maybe also why you're feeling sad or lost or lonely or whatever is coming up about this row here, about what's coming up from the last 6 months that you need to understand from. This is a transformation that you are transforming into this this self-love. And I'm going to read these two cards. Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shifts. And it says awareness. So you are shifting into this new energy, and it's not going to stop you from this union, because it is, if you listen to the red flags, then this transformation will happen, and it will happen smoothly and less painful than it has been for the past 6 months, because you are prepared for the shift to happen. You are prepared for this union with whatever you are replying, whatever situation that you are replying this to, because this, like I said, this can go to any situation that has karma in it, and that is also why we got these two cards that is a little bit negative than the rest. It's because it's the karmic that's coming up. It's the old karma that's coming up to remind you that it's not yours, and if you keep holding on to what's not yours, then they will send you all these red flags your way. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So you know that you can only... Okay. So you have to show this person, this codependent person, that self-love. You have to be again this positive mirror. You are becoming this positive mirror, because you need to be this person. You need to be this positive mirror of self-love, because if you don't love yourself, then you can't love someone else, and someone else can come in and love you. And it can be anything from a work to a home situation to a family to your twin flame, to whatever you are applying this to. So self-love, always self-love first, then anything will come in to union with you. and this is also what it's saying, pay attention. It could also, I'm also getting, this could, if you are being the positive mirror, pay attention to all the positive signs. All the positive signs. Pay attention to all of this signs from the universe about you can do this self-love, and you are doing this self-love, and it's what's manifesting right now, this positive mirror of independence and self-love, and it will reflect onto this person, and you will forgive. You will have a different relationship about, like I said, that is, let go of this person's energy. If you can't forgive this person, if you can't move on from this person, like I said, if someone you can't let go of, become this positive mirror of, and love this person as again, they have shadow sides as well, and even though they may not be working on their shadow sides, it doesn't mean that you should be angry, upset, or something at them, because that would only reflect back on you. Then you will become upset and fearful and have all of this. Then this energy will reflect onto you. So become the self-love, become the positive mirror. Engagement. Okay. So the union card on the engagement, we will have some, if you clear this, if you become this positive energy, then you will have what you want. Because today I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs, and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I have the day that's slightly more interesting than average. And at the most, I will have startling empathy. Sorry for that. Startling epiphany, or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. So the engagement card, it's about you engaging yourself into this. Okay, that was funny. Marry yourself. I will. Sorry for that. It's just funny. Self-love is also about coming into unity with yourself. So, yeah, okay. Engagement with who you want to be and who you are. So this is what's manifesting, that you are becoming this wholeness, this union with yourself, because union with yourself happens before union with someone else, union with something else. So yeah, and finances. So if this has to do with a job situation, or maybe someone who is have become this mirror. Someone is trying to, that this codependency maybe have given you some finances problems in this past 6 months, or maybe even before that, because this is what's been trying to be clear for 6 months. So maybe this is even someone who's been in your life for a really long time, and this is reflecting, and it's reflected on your finances. But you will have some better finances once you get into this really positive energy of of self-love. And the red flags will again remind you when you're not in self-love, when you're criticizing yourself or criticizing others. Set boundaries well to ensure good growth. Again, set boundaries for this person because it will help you. It will help you grow. If you set boundaries, it will help you grow. Any lesson will help you grow. But this lesson, it's really important, and especially in self-love, because it's not self-love if you let people stamp, if you let people put their foot on you and kind of pressure you down or hold you down or pull you down. I'm literally seeing someone pulling you down into the mud, and making sure that you stay in this mud, because they don't want you to leave. But if you set boundaries for yourself, if you remember your self-love, then the codependency energy will switch. And remember, like I started saying, give it back to this person. It's not your energy. It's not yours, because you are independent. You've been working on this for a really long time. Maybe you have been codependent. Maybe you have been having issues with this codependency energy, but it's not an issue anymore. It's not an issue anymore, because you have been working on it, and it's only reminding you right now that it's not yours. Yeah. So I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know when I will be back on with another. I think it will be, no, it's not Unity, it's a mirror. I think I want to do another mirror. So, and I will do them together like I've done before. I want to do them together because now I know why I had to do them separately. So now I'm going to do them together again, like I've been doing before, so you can see both sides. No, okay. So I'm going to be doing it in the same video, but I'm going to be pulling the cards before the video, like I've done before, and then I will shove aside one of the either the feminine or masculine before I will, and then just focus on one of the energies, so we get a clear message from both sides, and it's not going to be distracting. So I'm going to pull the cards and just look at them with you. Yeah. So I want to thank you again for watching and for following and subscribing. If you like this video, please press the like button. If you want to see more of these videos, please, any kind of videos I do, follow me. Then press the subscribe, and if you want to get notified when I'm on here next time, then press the notification bell. Yeah, and have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Yeah, and I think that's it for today. So glad that you watched this. Bye.